good qualities. We have fantastic quality of life, okay? Access to amazing education.
Class, I'm a Roswell resident, and I'm not wearing any particular hat or wearing any name tag for any organization today. I'm just here representing myself, and I've been asked to say a few words about Michael DalCerro, who's a candidate for Roswell City Council. And so I wanted to say a few things about Michael. Michael and I have had opportunity to get to know each other over the past few years, and especially through marching band at Roswell High School. And he's been a tremendous asset for that organization, for the band boosters. He and his wife Marinelli over here ran Ways and Means and raised a tremendous amount of money for our school, for the marching band, and enabled the organization to get a huge trailer that's beautiful. It's the pride of the school and the envy of a lot of the other schools around. I also know Michael to be a kindred spirit in that he is a wonderful father. He's got a great family. He's dedicated to his family, loves his family. We both have Chicago ties as well. We both spent some time living in Chicago, and so we're both fans of the Cubs as well as the Braves, so you get to like two teams there. But I also know Michael to be a deep thinker, a person who's conscientious, who cares about his city. He is one of these people that watches the Roswell City Council meetings remotely and has for a very long time to keep himself abreast of the issues. And this year he's decided that it's time for him to throw his hat into the ring and to take on a leadership role as a city councilman. And I think that he's the right guy to step in Matt Teiser's shoes and fill the position as Matt goes on to other things. And I just want to speak for a moment about the Michael that I know his heart. Michael's a man of integrity. He is honest. He's not going to always agree with you on every issue, and there are times when he and I have not always agreed, but we've sat down and had coffee and spoken for 4 or 5 hours and hashed out the issues, and we're still here for each other. And he's been very supportive of everybody that's needed a hand. He's just the right person with the right temperament and skill set in order to address the issues that we face as a city. He's open-minded, he's considerate, and very kind. He'll listen. He wants to understand the issues, and he'll make an opinion and stand by it when the time is right. I think he's the right guy to fill the seat, and it's my honor to be able to introduce our friend Michael DalCerro.
Thank you, everyone. Well, here we are. So there that goes. So this is live TV. So if you're new here, thank you for coming out. If you're friends, just as well. Thanks for coming out. So my name is Michael DalCerro. That might be a tough one. Chair. Get it? Chair, DalCerro. If DalCerro doesn't work, you can call me Michael D. That's been my nickname since I was a little kid. So we're going to get this started. There's 3 things I want to go ahead and touch on. The first is I want to share how I am uniquely qualified to run for city council. Second, I'll get into the big why. What was I thinking? And then I'm going to get into what I would like to focus on, because I think a lot of people would want to know. So let me first touch on how I feel I'm a uniquely qualified candidate. There's 3 elements. The first is a personal side. So I moved here in 1986 from Chicago. Talked through my nose very nasally. And went to Crabapple, the old Crabapple now. And then went to Roswell High School. So I was in a band back then. I was the drum major for the Youth Day Parade, which, by the way, save the date, October 9th, it's next month. And a one Mr. FBLA, if you know what that means. Yeah. And so that was 30 years ago. Once a Hornet, always a Hornet. Went to Georgia State, met this wonderful lady, and we got married, started a family, and I felt a calling to come back here to Roswell. So we moved here in 2006. Came here with the boys. We saw a ranch, we just had to get it. So it was like going full circle. So that's the first side of my personal side. Professionally, that's the second part of my unique qualifications. So I've been in the workforce well before after my graduation. I used to be a golf caddy. I used to work at Po Folks over there at 92 and 9. It's not there anymore at Roswell. But all these years in the workforce, I've been a recruiter, building high-power teams and high-performing cultures. I also got my real estate license because I feel like that's a wonderful complement. Helping people get jobs, helping people get homes. We built a successful small business based here in Roswell. And through the years, I've been able to establish myself as a change agent, as someone who not only hire wonderful people, but to develop them to create high-performing environments and cultures. Remember that. Is that still there? Remember that. The third element is my volunteerism. So I've been volunteering at Roswell for a long, long time. Ed talked about the band boosters. We used to rent U-Haul trucks to move the marching band stuff around. I was like, we got to change that. So we thought big, and we got ourselves a semi-trailer. It's called Hornet 1. It's awesome. It's the pride of the kids. It's all for them. But I also got involved in the board of directors for our neighborhood association and gotten many involved with the Roswell Day of Hope, baseball coach, the list goes on. But I was like, I'm going to turn the channel on. I'm going to watch some city council meetings. I'm going to get involved. So I pretty much stream the bulk of those city council meetings. I want to be informed. I also got involved meeting with people, the different departments throughout Roswell with RDOT, the Roswell Department of Transportation, Parks and Rec, the wonderful people that keep Roswell beautiful. Farmers Market. I mean, I want to get inside the city as much as I can to get immersed. Relationships count. Character counts. Combine all three between my volunteerism, the personal side, my professional side, I am uniquely qualified for Post 5. Now, on to the big why. So I've been pondering this for a while. Wow, look at that. What's going on there? So it came to the point over the last recent probably the time that I'm starting to feel like something in my gut, like something's just not right. But we have such a great city, a really good city. And it was just that feeling where like, it's just that time. So I got an Italian side, that's, if you got that clue by now with Del Cerro. So, and I'm very much into, family. And I see what's happening here in our community, and there's so many great things happening with Roswell. We got some of the best park system. We've been recognized at the state and national level, access to great schools, the quality of life. We were recognized by national magazines. I mean, go to the website. You'll see it right there. One of the top 3 cities in the nation. 6th best place to retire in the U.S. Best place to live in Metro Atlanta. Gold Medal Award for Parks and Rec. It's all right here. We have a great city, but I tell you what, we need to go ahead and keep that focus. We're a great city, and I think we need to take a good look at what's developing with with culture, and I want to be a change agent for that. There is some toxicity. There is some negativity. But my background, I want to be a change agent. And so I hope this microphone will hold on. So that is a big part of my focus. You know, I see opportunities, not problems, and I really mean that. Like, yeah, U-Hauls are fine, but let's think big. Let's get the semi-trailer. Yeah, we might have a difficulty here, but let's think positive. I see opportunities, not problems. And we're at that stage right now where I'm going to focus on being, trying to resolve through discussion, talking through people, resolving conflict. And at this point, right now we have a tremendous situation. City Council, lowest millage rate since 1988, weathered the pandemic on a balanced budget. That's good stuff. I stand by those wonderful things. I mean, they put together, through the community, with Together Roswell, an actual strategic plan, a newly minted strategic plan. And it goes along the lines like this. The vision of Roswell to be a riverside community, connecting strong and safe neighborhoods, preserving our rich history and natural environment, celebrating parks, the arts, and culture, enhancing economic vitality that all are proud to call home. We are one Roswell, and I'm in this for the long term. I will tell you, my grandparents are buried here. Because this city's home. And if anyone knows me, I'm going to do whatever I can. Well, go ahead and get what's best for the city. I will wrap up like this to land the plane here. I am going to focus on strong financial management, keep that millage as low as we can, have the right safeguards in place, protect our AAA bond rating. Looking to go ahead and make sure we have the best police force available. It is so important. It's very important to me. So I'll close it like this. My unique perspective on Roswell with my personal, professional, and volunteer side. The big why, to be a positive voice for Roswell. So thank you all very much. Look at the ballot. You'll see Michael D., Michael DalCerro on there. I would love your vote.
That's great.